Hi, it's Rich with Richbound Photography, Sacramento, California, and I'm having another video tutorial specifically for as a reply to something I put out in one of my Facebook groups. It's the Rich Baum Tips and Tricks for Photography Facebook group, and it's kind of a Facebook group specifically for people that really enjoy these videos. So it's kind of nice, and you can hang out there and without fear of getting bombarded, because I police these groups pretty well and try and keep them all nice, and the only one you're going to get problems from is maybe me. So I put out there, what would you like to see in a future video? Because I've been so busy with my workshops and with my podcasts and with everything in my busy schedule that I really haven't been putting out a lot of videos. So I got a lot of really good suggestions for videos, and this is going to be one of them. And the suggestion was, how do I deliver all my images to the client? What do I do? How do I do it? How do I size them? Things like that. Where this may seem very basic to a lot of people, but I know that a lot of people just getting into this need a little extra help, and I've got to be refreshed and reminded that this is something that's just not obvious to people. So I'm going to go into Lightroom and I'm going to show you how I do my sizing, how I select my images, how I get them out there, how I put them in folders and things like that. So enjoy, sit back, enjoy the video, and oh, by the way, be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and please use the link to the Autorama link. So if you're going to go shopping for something, it helps make these free videos. I got to put that plug in. And also, we've got the podcast, which is Shooting Spaces, and the website is shootingspacesPodcast.com. And we do these great, once a week we're releasing a new podcast with interviews with the best in the business and some, great company representatives, marketing people, legal people, all kinds of people on interviews. And then the last but not least will be the Rich Baum Tips and Tricks Photography Workshop, the 7th workshop of 2018. I'm going to be doing another workshop in Auburn, California. And that's going to be October 16th and 17th. And you can find that on in the show notes. I will have the link to the workshop. So sit back, enjoy this video, and I hope it helps you. Please leave comments and questions, thumbs up, thumbs down. I hope you'll like it. So basically, when I am doing editing my photos, I am going to I'm going to take away all these stars here because I've brought it down to stars. I am now going to show you I do my ambient image. I'm going to put a 1 star next to. My flash image I do 1 star next to, so I know it's the images that I'm going to edit. Then once I edit them in Photoshop and I bring them in Lightroom and I finish them, when I'm finished with the image, I put on a 3 star, and there is the finished image that I'm going to deliver. So when it's time to get all of my images to deliver, all I have to do is click this 3rd star and it will narrow it down to all my images that are finals. And I know they're finals again because they're all 3 stars. You can use anything you want. You can use colors, you can use flags, but I just like using stars. Again, I always put a single star to the images I'm going to edit, and the final image always gets 3 stars. If I wanted it for my portfolio, I would probably put 4 stars or 5 stars. Or if I wanted to export it to Facebook as an example of something, I might put 4 stars there. If I'm going to edit it in a video, I will put a red, make the image red, so I will know those are going to be my editing images. So I know this is the first image in my group for this house, and then I'm going to go to the last image, and I'm going to highlight by holding down, there's the last one I know, I'm going to hold down Shift, highlight all of them. So I am going to deliver 44 images. Yes, I deliver a little more than most people, but that's just what I do, and I don't have any problem delivering 40, 50, 60 images if that's what I feel like I'm doing. It depends on the client, it depends on my mood, it depends on the house. But remember, we can easily do 1920 interiors, and then you just do a bunch of exteriors, which are giving really good value and really good information to your property, but they're so fast and easy to edit that you don't have to worry about it. And you can always get, like if you have a condo where you've only got, man, how am I going to even get 20 images? Well, you can just do a bunch of exterior images. So I've got these highlighted now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here into File and Export. And that's going to bring up my Lightroom export dialog box. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to choose a new folder in Dropbox. Let me show you. Hold on. Let me go back a second. I'm going to go to Dropbox, and I'm going to do a new folder. And the new folder is going to have the realtor's name, the agent's name, which I'm just going to say I'm the agent, Rich Baum. And then, oops, I want to do a capital B. Now, this is not for everyone. This is just what I do. People ask me what I do. This is what I do, and it works for me. And I've never had a complaint. Really, honestly, I don't think I've ever had a complaint with the sizing, the MLS, whatever. But I always do 2 folders. So I actually do 3 folders in Dropbox. It will be a main folder, which will have the agent's name, and then we are going to put in the address. 2222 Hope Street. And that is about all I need to do right there. So now I will highlight the address, and that is going to be, and I'll do Command-C for copy, and that is going to create the mother folder. And then I'm going to do a new folder, and I'm just going to now paste Command-V, paste the address, and a hyphen, and then I'm going to put in the size of the images I'm going to produce or I'm going to give my client. And I have 2 folders. One is going to be sized for MLS, which is small size, and one is going to be sized large in case they want to do some kind of a printing or something like that. That's just part of my service. It's what I do. I'm not saying anybody needs to do that. No one needs to do anything I do. This is just what I do. And then I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to put MLS, and that is just size for MLS. So I'm going to create that. Now I'm going to go choose that, and now it's in my Lightroom. It's in my Dropbox. That is going to go there, and now I'm going to go down here. I'm not going to rename the images. Now, sometimes your clients might want you to rename images. They may want you to name the rooms and everything, but I never have that issue with my clients. They're happy just having the original file name. Now, if I'm dealing with a commercial client, there is a very good chance I will have to put information up there, but I'm not going to go into that right now because we're dealing with real estate photography. I'm going to keep the image format JPEG and the color space srgb. It's what works for me. Quality will be 100%. I will now do resize to fit, and I always choose height and width. It doesn't matter. It's just going to export the long end, and I don't even move it. So you could do it dimensions by megapixels, percent. You can do all these things, but I just keep it in width and height. And then I'm going to do, for my MLS, I do 1250. Oops, let me go here. I've lost my keyboard. Okay, there we go. 1250 pixels. Oops, 50. By, and then I hit tab, 1250. And that always seems to be fine for my clients. I have never had a complaint ever on the sizing of my MLS images. Some people might use a different size. You should check with your local MLS that might need specific requirements. But that's just me, and I've never had a problem. So I find 1250 by 1250 gives about a meg file, and they're fine with that on MLS. Resolution 300, I don't change that. You could, I'm not going to get into that. Watermark, nothing. Metadata, nothing. I'm just going to do regular all metadata, no problem. And that's it. And now I'm going to export that, and that will go into my Dropbox. Now I'm going to do export again because I always deliver large images too. So I'm going to hit choose. And again, this is in Lightroom. I'm going to go here and pick Dropbox. Okay. And I'm going to go to the folder that I used, choose. And actually, I want to go there. Hold on. I'm going to go here into the, Okay, there's the folder I had my MLS images in. Now I'm going to do the large images. So I'm going to add a new folder, and I'm going to name it the 2222. Oops, here we go. I'm losing my connection with my keyboard. 2222 Hope Street. And usually what I do is I just highlight that and copy it so I can paste it into the second folder. This will be large. And this is just, again, a feature that I give my clients so they always have MLS sized and large. And the only thing different I'm going to do down here in height and width is I'm going to go 3,000 by 3,000. And there you go. That's going to go to my MLS. And there you have it. I have all three. I have the two folders, MLS and large, in one folder that has the name of the realtor and the address of the property, and that will go into Dropbox. And then I will go up here, and if I want, I will go up in here into my files, and let's bring it over here so you can see it. I will then go up into here and I'll right click and I will copy Dropbox link. I will just add that in an email for the client, and they just go and open up the Dropbox link and they download the images. Works pretty good 99.9% of the time. Every so often I get an agent that they will usually be downloading the thumbnails and not be getting a big enough image, but I only have like 2 agents that have ever had problems with ever. So I really like Dropbox. It's what I use. And there you go. So this is Rich Baum, or Rich Baum, Sacramento, California, saying thank you so much for subscribing. Also, send your questions to me. I try to answer them in a timely fashion. I've been a little busy lately, but I do my best. And please remember to use the Adorama link in the show notes because it helps me to make it worthwhile to do all these free videos. I have a workshop coming up in October, the 16th and 17th of October in beautiful Auburn, California, and an exquisite home. And that's going to be the last workshop of the year. I just released that today, or I'm going to release it today in July 6th today. And I'm releasing the information for my last workshop of the year, probably. I have my podcast, which is shootingspacespodcast.com with Brian Berkowitz, and we're going to get some really exciting things for next year, but I can't talk about that now. So we will talk to you later. This is Rich Baum saying shoot better, shoot faster, shoot smarter, make more money, get more time to spend with your family, or buy more gear, whatever you want to do. Talk to you later. Bye.